Kurt, you alright? Are you with us?
Yeah, sorry. Sure.
Okay, of course I understand that you're nervous. Here's some water, thank you, in case you need it. So why don't we start from the top and just tell me how you think you've been doing recently.
Well, it's been 50 days since I've last played Skyrim. I still dream about it. Riften, sometimes the Northern Lights, Carjo. Even seeing an image from it just makes my palms begin to sweat. Kurt, you're doing really good. 50 days is something to be proud of. Yeah, it is. But that's the thing. I don't know if I care anymore.
I'm back.
It's been 50 days, really. It's been 50 days. Here's the Instagram post to prove it. That was the last time I was playing Skyrim. But after all this time and separation to play other games, well, let's face it, I never actually really left the world of Elder Scrolls. I may have stopped playing it, but I didn't leave it. So over these past 50 days, I've actually been trying to play other games like Yakuza 0. That's a game that's making me feel good. Red Dead Redemption 2, and then anything else? And other Elder Scrolls games. Anyways, I actually have to go to a meeting, but I'm not leaving without this.
Hey.
It's like there's much.
Meeting's done. Back to Skyrim talk. You know, I'm fully aware of how much better this experience or the Skyrim experience might be on something like a PC, but I just gotta reiterate that you just can't take it with you. It's so good. So yes, it's true. I have not played Skyrim until this week for nearly 50 days. The thing that I noticed is that the obsession didn't stop. Like still, I would drive around listening to the Skyrim soundtrack. I would go to bed at night reading about Skyrim. And though I think like I've tried to spend a little time trying not to just be the Skyrim dude, because I feel like that's what people know me as. I'm the Skyrim dude, I think. Like that's it. I have to accept that. So, where was I going? And contrary to what people might assume, I still don't consider Skyrim one of my favorite games of all time. It's maybe like in the pool of them because it's a part of my life. It's an extension of my life. It is, in many ways, my second life. But continuing that obsession, I made a choice to go back and play some of the Elder Scrolls I didn't get the chance to play. So I have played Morrowind kind of vicariously. I never actually owned it, but I did play quite a bit of Oblivion, but I never played Arena and Daggerfall. And let me tell you, to those of you who played those games at the time of which they came out, you are saints for having seen the potential of what this world can become. And I'm not just talking about graphics. Like, I'm okay. I'm able to accept what graphics are like. Now, to move, you can either use the arrows, which is totally cool, or you can hold down the left mouse button and scroll around, which is actually pretty sweet. And then to attack, you can swing the controller or cursor, and it actually replicates the direction in which you're swinging, which I think is actually really unique and cool. The part where it's goofy as shit is in order to look up and down, you have to do insert and delete. Then on top of that, strafe is this shift, and then that shift, and then jump is J, and then crouch is D. But then all the while, you have to move with the mouse, or maybe strafe like this, or look up like that. What the fuck? But really, I'm just making this video to no longer be ashamed of that. Maybe, even in the midst of amazing games like Red Dead Redemption 2, nothing quite brings peace to these chilly bones the way Skyrim does. Okay, so something new I want to start doing at the end of every video is answer a question that I am asked in the comments or on any other form of social media, because I get a lot of people suggesting videos that I should be doing, but not always do I see those ideas worth an entire video, but that doesn't mean I don't at least want to share that information with someone. So today in this rendition of Questions with Kurt, Solid Snake asks, could you do a video about your favorite movies? Of course I could, but I don't think I necessarily would want to do an entire video on it, so I'm just going to talk about it here. Number one favorite movie of all time is Terminator 2, Judgment Day. I can talk for hours about that movie and why I think it is among one of the greatest films ever made. The rest isn't really in any particular order, but over the years I've found that Nicholas Winding Refn's Drive has snuck up right somewhere in between Terminator 2. Ridley Scott's Legend is one of my favorite films. That is my favorite fantasy film, is Legend. And then the rest is kind of mish and mash over each other. Like Key Largo comes to mind. Jackie Chan's Police Story. The Warriors seems to come and go quite a bit. And also, lastly, really quick, someone in the community, the Kurt community, made a Discord chat for us to mingle and jibber jabber together. So that would be awesome if you'd like to come and join it and mumble about video games or whatever it is you'd like. But I hope to use it as a platform to be a little bit more engaged beyond comments and beyond the community tab on YouTube, and actually talk with folks and get suggestions, and also show like exclusive stuff and maybe try and get ideas for future videos and so on and so forth. And that's also going to probably be the main place I go to answer questions for the next videos. I'm Kurt Indovina. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Join the chat. Let's boogie woogie in the Slim Band Doogie Bam